Did you know that 1 out of every 4 people will live to 90 years old, and many will reach 100? But here's the twist: most people don't know how to live that long healthily. While it might sound crazy, living longer isn't just about luck or good genes. It's about simple daily choices. In fact, science shows that only 25% of your lifespan is controlled by your genetics. The other 75%? That's all about your lifestyle. Imagine making a few changes to your routine today and adding years to your life tomorrow. Sounds too good to be true, right? In this video, we're diving into the surprising secrets of long life. We'll explore the habits that are scientifically proven to help you live longer, and not just any kind of longer life, but a healthier, happier one. Get ready to discover how small tweaks in your food, movement, mindset, and daily routine can help you unlock the power of longevity. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this. Chapter 1: The Longevity Secret. It's not just genetics. When most people think of living a long life, they assume it's all about genetics. But here's a surprising fact: genetics account for only about 25% of how long we live. The rest? It's determined by our environment, lifestyle, and mindset. A study from the National Institute on Aging shows that environmental factors, like where you live, the air you breathe, and how much sunlight you get, can play a huge role in your lifespan. In fact, places like the Blue Zones, regions where people live the longest, have demonstrated that longevity is deeply influenced by lifestyle choices. In Ikaria, Greece, for instance, people often live well into their 90s, and they do it by living simply, eating fresh foods, and staying active. One key factor is stress. Chronic stress can age you faster than anything else. A study by the American Psychological Association shows that long-term stress is linked to a range of diseases, from heart disease to diabetes. On the other hand, people in blue zones have a slower pace of life, and they make time to relax, take naps, and spend time with family and friends. This sense of community and support is vital for longevity. And it's not just about relaxation. A healthy lifestyle also means staying physically active. The key isn't hitting the gym every day, though, it's about staying active in small ways. In fact, studies have shown that moderate activity, like walking or gardening, can reduce the risk of early death by as much as 20%. The good news is that it's never too late to make changes. According to a study published in JAMA Internal Medicine, people who begin exercising regularly in their 50s or even 60s can significantly extend their lifespan. It's not about being perfect, it's about making consistent, healthy choices. Chapter 2: The Power of Anti-Aging. It's about reversing the clock, not stopping it. The idea of stopping aging altogether sounds like science fiction, but what if we could slow it down and even reverse some of its effects? One groundbreaking strategy is cellular repair. Over time, our cells accumulate damage, leading to aging. But research in regenerative medicine shows that we can help our cells repair themselves through certain lifestyle changes. One key strategy is intermittent fasting. Studies show that fasting triggers autophagy, the process by which our bodies clear out damaged cells and create new, healthier ones. In fact, a study from the Cell Metabolism Journal suggests that fasting can extend life by promoting this cell rejuvenating process. Another surprising anti-aging tactic involves sleep. Experts say that quality sleep is one of the most important things you can do for your body. Sleep helps with tissue repair, and growth hormones peak during deep sleep. If you're not getting at least 7 hours of sleep a night, you could be aging faster than you realize. Then there's the role of antioxidants. Foods like blueberries, dark chocolate, and green tea are packed with antioxidants, which fight off free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells and speed up aging. Research has shown that a diet rich in antioxidants can protect your cells from this damage. But it's not just about the food you eat, it's about what you avoid. One surprising factor that accelerates aging is sugar. High sugar intake can cause inflammation and lead to wrinkles and sagging skin. Studies have shown that people who consume more sugar age faster and have a higher risk of developing age-related diseases. One more powerful anti-aging practice is mindfulness. Research has shown that reducing stress through meditation or simple breathing exercises can not only help you feel younger but also lower your risk of serious illnesses, like heart disease and stroke. A study from Psychological Science suggests that mindfulness can even slow down the aging of the brain. Chapter 3: Eat to Live, Superfoods from the Fountain of Youth. When it comes to longevity, what you eat can make a huge difference. In fact, food is one of the easiest and most accessible ways to boost your lifespan. But it's not about trendy diets, it's about nourishing your body with the right nutrients. One of the most powerful longevity foods is the humble pomegranate. Studies show that pomegranates can reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and even protect against cancer. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that pomegranate juice significantly improved heart health in older adults. Another key food is the avocado. This creamy fruit is packed with healthy fats that help protect your brain and reduce the risk of heart disease. In fact, people who eat avocados regularly are shown to have better overall health and a lower risk of dying prematurely. Fermented foods are another longevity powerhouse. Kimchi, kefir, and sauerkraut are loaded with probiotics that help balance your gut health. And a healthy gut is essential for a long life. Research has shown that a balanced gut microbiome can help reduce inflammation, boost your immune system, and even improve your mental health. But it's not just about the foods you eat, it's also about when you eat. Research has shown that timing your meals can play a role in longevity. For example, people who eat their last meal earlier in the evening and fast overnight may have a lower risk of chronic diseases, such as heart disease and diabetes. Nuts are another longevity secret. Studies show that people who eat a handful of nuts every day live longer, healthier lives. Walnuts, in particular, are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce the risk of heart disease and even improve brain function. Finally, don't forget about herbs. Certain herbs, like turmeric, have anti-inflammatory properties that can help protect against diseases like Alzheimer's and arthritis. Studies show that curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, can reduce the buildup of plaques in the brain, which is a hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. Eating for longevity isn't about being perfect, it's about making small, consistent changes that add up over time. By focusing on nutrient-dense, anti-inflammatory foods, you can support your body's natural processes and live a longer, healthier life. Before we move on to the next chapter, don't forget to subscribe for more longevity tips and tricks. You won't want to miss the next steps in your journey to a longer, healthier life. Chapter 4, Move Smart, Not Hard. The longevity workout. When it comes to exercise for longevity, it's not about pushing yourself to the limits. In fact, research shows that over-exercising can actually do more harm than good. Instead, it's about smart, sustainable movement that keeps your body strong and agile without causing stress or injury. One of the best exercises for longevity is simply walking. A study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that walking 30 minutes a day can reduce the risk of early death by 20%. It's low impact, easy on the joints, and can be done almost anywhere. Another exercise that is crucial for long-term health is strength training. Strength training doesn't just build muscles, it also improves bone density, joint health, and balance. In fact, people who engage in strength training have a 50% lower risk of developing osteoporosis, a condition that can lead to fractures as we age. A study in JAMA Internal Medicine found that lifting weights at least twice a week can add years to your life. But it's not just about cardio or lifting weights, it's also about flexibility. Yoga and Pilates are excellent ways to keep the body flexible, improve posture, and reduce stress. One study found that people who practice yoga regularly have lower blood pressure, better heart health, and report feeling less stressed. Yoga has even been shown to improve brain function, potentially slowing down the cognitive decline associated with aging. Tai Chi, a gentle martial art, is another amazing longevity practice. Known for its slow, controlled movements, Tai Chi has been shown to improve balance, reduce stress, and even boost immune function. Studies have found that regular practice can reduce the risk of falls in older adults by as much as 50%. The goal isn't to exhaust yourself in the gym but to stay active throughout the day. People who live in blue zones often engage in moderate physical activity as part of their daily routine, whether it's gardening, walking to the market, or playing with grandchildren. It's this consistent, low-stress movement that helps them live longer, healthier lives. Chapter 5, Mind Over Matter. The mental habits of centenarians. Longevity isn't just about what you eat or how much you exercise, it's also about your mindset. Studies have shown that a positive attitude toward aging can have a major impact on how long and how well you live. In fact, a study by the Mayo Clinic found that people with a positive outlook on life tend to live 7.5 years longer than those with a more negative view. One of the most important mental habits of centenarians is having a sense of purpose. People who feel they have a reason to get up in the morning tend to live longer, healthier lives. A study from the Psychological Science Journal found that having a clear sense of purpose can lower the risk of dying early by 20%. It doesn't matter what your purpose is, whether it's taking care of your family, volunteering, or pursuing a hobby, having something meaningful to focus on is key. Another important mental habit is managing stress. Chronic stress has been linked to a variety of health problems, from heart disease to depression. That's why centenarians often make time to relax, practice mindfulness, and enjoy life. In fact, people who practice mindfulness meditation report lower levels of stress and better overall health. It can also improve sleep, another crucial factor in longevity. Connection to others is another key element of mental health and longevity. Social relationships have been found to be just as important as diet and exercise in promoting long life. People who maintain strong social connections, whether through family, friends, or community, are more likely to live longer, happier lives. A study in the American Journal of Epidemiology found that people with strong social ties had a 50% lower risk of early death. Optimism also plays a significant role. In a study of older adults, researchers found that people who maintained an optimistic outlook had a 55% lower risk of dying from any cause compared to their more pessimistic peers. This is because optimism can boost immune function, reduce inflammation, and lower blood pressure. Keeping the mind sharp is another longevity strategy. Centenarians often engage in activities that keep their brains active, whether it's reading, solving puzzles, or learning new skills. Studies show that lifelong learning can protect against cognitive decline and conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Chapter 6, The Longevity Lifestyle. A day in the life of the world's oldest people. If you want to live a long life, looking at the daily habits of the world's oldest people can provide some powerful insights. Let's take a closer look at the blue zones, where people live the longest. These regions, Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, and Nicoya in Costa Rica, are known for their high number of centenarians. The people there don't just live longer, they live healthier, more vibrant lives. One of the first things you'll notice about blue zone residents is their diet. It's not about calorie counting or restriction. It's about eating whole, natural foods. In Okinawa, for example, people follow the 80% rule. They stop eating when they are 80% full. This habit, known as hara hachibu, helps prevent overeating, which is linked to a longer lifespan. Another important part of their lifestyle is physical activity. But again, it's not about extreme workouts. People in blue zones stay active in natural ways, gardening, walking, and doing manual labor. In Sardinia, for instance, people are often seen walking up and down the hills or tending to their vineyards. Their physical activity is part of their daily routine, not something they do for exercise. A sense of community is also essential. People in blue zones have strong social connections and live in close-knit communities. In Nicoya, Costa Rica, it's common for multiple generations to live under one roof, creating a strong support system. Studies show that people who live in these types of environments tend to have better mental health and a longer life. Purpose-driven living is another key to longevity. People in the blue zones have a reason to get up every morning. Whether it's taking care of their grandchildren, working on a hobby, or contributing to their community, they all have a sense of purpose. This has been linked to lower levels of stress and better overall health. Finally, rest is important. People in blue zones make sure they get enough sleep. In fact, in Okinawa, people take naps during the day to recharge, which is a habit that promotes longevity. Sleep is essential for cellular repair and mental health, and it's clear that those who prioritize it tend to live longer. By adopting some of the habits of the world's longest living people, you can improve your own chances of living a long, healthy life. It's not about making drastic changes, it's about incorporating small, sustainable habits into your everyday routine. Whether it's eating natural foods, staying active, or finding purpose, these strategies can make a world of difference. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for more tips on living a long, healthy life. We'll be back with more insights that can help you live a happier, healthier tomorrow.